Live It Like Lisa here, and today I will be sharing my cleaning routine with you guys. So for me, I like to do my cleaning over the week. So from Monday through to Friday is when I get all my cleaning done, and that way it frees up my weekend to do whatever I want. If I want to spend my weekend crafting or going shopping or visiting someone as if I visit anyone. I don't visit anyone. But yeah, like it just gives me my whole weekend off, and I feel like I've had a proper break then. This for me as a working mum, like I work full time 8 till 4:30, and then I start my cleaning routine from 4:30 and I go for 1 hour until 5:30. I just find that breaking it up over the week not only helps it seem more manageable, it just allows me to get my whole weekend back again. You know, before I used to just work all week and then spend the whole weekend cleaning the house, doing housework, washing, ironing, all of that sort of stuff, only just to be ready to start work again on Monday. So I never felt like I was getting a break. So by doing it this way, I mean, you're already busy during the week anyway, and an extra hour of cleaning, for me, it just makes more sense to just get it done during the week and then have 2 full days off for my weekend. If you've watched my morning routine, you'll see that I have a couple of cleaning type tasks that I like to get done first thing in the morning. Namely, I make all the beds, I empty the cat litter, I empty the dishwasher, and I put a load of laundry on, as well as hang up a load that should be already sitting in that washing machine. So those are a few tasks that I do as part of my morning routine. And it also helps me with my cleaning routine as well. So by doing those, I just keep on top of everything. I also, what I do in the morning is I set off my Roomba, which is my little robot vacuum cleaner. I have that thing working nearly 24 hours a day. But what I normally do, whatever area of the house I am cleaning that day, I will set the Roomba off in that room or in that zone to clean while I'm working. And then once I finished work, when I start my cleaning routine, most of the vacuuming's done. So yeah, I will go in and vacuum every now and again with an actual vacuum to get along the skirting boards or in any little nook and crannies that the Roomba doesn't reach. But just as a normal everyday weekly clean, the Roomba does a good enough job. So I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I tell you what, if you haven't got one, get one. It is such a time saver. I don't know how I've lived so long without it. I just set it off all day long and it just keeps my floors perfectly clean. So those are the things I do first thing in the morning, and they help me then to start my cleaning routine once I finish work. So I finish work at 4:30. And typically I like to spend about an hour doing my cleaning. But yeah, I try to just keep it within that hour. And whatever I don't finish within that hour, that'll be the first thing that I will start with next week. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't get it done, it's still going to be there next week. Nothing to stress about. So that's how I kind of work my days and get everything done. And yes, so let's jump into Monday now, and I will chat with you about the rest of my cleaning routine. So on Monday, I like to clean my master bedroom and bathroom. Now, this is first thing in the morning before I even started work, and it's part of my morning routine. I've already made the bed, and I've stacked everything up off the floor, as much as possible anyway, like all the little plants and baskets and things like that that are normally sitting on the floor. I stack all them up so that the Roomba doesn't have too many obstacles in its way to clean all the floor. So I will set this off, let it do its thing during the day while I'm at work. I'll lock it in there so it can't escape. And yeah, at the end of the day, once I'm ready to start my cleaning routine, my floor's already done. And can we just take a minute to check this cat out? Like, I mean, she really likes her comfort. You know, not good enough to just sit on the bed. She tucks herself under the little blanket. Wow, I wish I had her life. So it's 4:30 now. I've finished work and I'm starting on my bedroom. So to clean the toilet, I've had to switch over to bicarb and vinegar. I keep getting in trouble off the septic guys every time they come out to inspect our system that our system just got no bacteria living in it. If they're all dead because I keep using products that I shouldn't. So I'm sick of getting told off. So I've had to make the switch. I'm using bicarb soda and vinegar in a spray bottle, and it does get the toilet clean, but it just doesn't smell half as nice as all the products I like to use. But look, because I'm a sucker for things smelling nice, I've got this toilet duct that I'm not allowed to use inside the toilet, but I'm just squirting it on a rag and cleaning the outside of the toilet with it, so I still get the nice fresh smell, but it's just not going into my septic. So, I'm just trying to, have the best of both worlds. And then what I do, I don't rinse this rag into the sink then. I've got a bucket of cold water that I just rinse the rag in and like sort of clean it in that, and then just tip the bucket out onto our driveway at the end. So I'm getting the nice smell of the toilet cleaner, but just it's not going into our system, killing all the good bacteria. So it's a win-win. So with the toilet clean, I will then mop the floor in that room, and that room's done, and then I'll start on the rest of the bathroom. So the floor cleaner that I like to use is the Coles brand floor cleaner in Sweet Orchard, and this goes so well with the Coles brand multi-purpose spray in the same scent. They're only about $2 or $3 a bottle, and they just smell so good. And they match perfectly with the Harpic toilet duct cleaner that I also use. That one's called Tropical Blossom. Oh, these three products all together make your whole bathroom smell flower fresh for so long as well. Like the fragrance lingers. Oh, I just love them. They're my favorite go-to products. To clean the shower, I'm using the vinegar and bicarb method again, and I'm just sprinkling some of the bicarb soda on the rag, and then just, washing the whole shower screen down. I don't feel that this gets off as much scum as the regular cleaners, so I'm actually thinking of investing in a steam cleaner. I'm just having a look at what's sort of available at the moment and try and get the best steam cleaner for the job that I want to do it. So I figured, if I can steam clean everything, that will be not only environmentally friendly but good for my septic system as well, and keep me out of trouble. So if any of you guys have got a steam cleaner that you can recommend to me, definitely leave them in the comments below, because I'm on the lookout for a good one. Not expensive, but just one that works. So now I'm just rinsing out the shower. So I have the water on hot, like full, as hot as it can go, and I have the stream of water coming out of that nozzle as hard as it can, so like the hardest jet stream, and I just rinse the whole shower out. And I tend to do this after every shower as well. I just find it keeps the shower screen, like the actual glass, a lot cleaner. There's less sort of scum build up then if you just rinse the shower down every time you use it. Next, I start cleaning the bath. So I just give it a spray and wipe, and just it's not dirty. It doesn't really get used very much, this bath, but just really getting rid of all the dust buildup that has accumulated over the week. And I really must work on my camera angles, I think, as well. Wow. So just that spray and wipe gets rid of all the dust, and wow. Okay, and then after that, I just clean my sink and my mirrors with the spray and wipe. And for the mirrors, I just use any old window cleaner. I'm not too fussed about that one, to be honest. So after cleaning the bathroom, I would normally go then into the bedroom and dust the two side tables and the little dressing table there that I have, and then finish off with mopping all the floor. So all the floor in the bathroom as well as the floor in the bedroom. I'm not sure where the footage went of me cleaning or dusting the side tables. I have no idea. I must have maybe not clicked record or something. But because the bed was already made in the morning, The whole room's done, and it literally, this didn't even take an hour. I think maybe 40 minutes all up. So that's Monday, done and dusted, all done, fresh for the week. So Tuesdays I like to clean my craft room, entryway and theatre room. Now this week I didn't actually do my craft room because I'm in the middle of quite a few projects in there. The craft room would normally just be a matter of dusting my tables and vacuuming the floor. That's basically it. But in the entryway, I just like to dust down the table. This is not a high traffic area. We don't really use the front door as an entry into our house, so it doesn't get dirty very much. Then I finish off with just a quick vacuum. The Roomba's done most of the job, but I just like to get underneath that cabinet and in some little nook and crannies where it doesn't always reach. And then after the entryway, I start on the theatre room. So these three rooms, my entryway, craft room and theatre room, they're very quick rooms to do. So all three rooms would take me probably only half an hour to 40 minutes to do, because it's just a matter of just dusting off the surface areas and giving the room a bit of a vacuum. There's not a lot of mess and dust and dirt that accumulates in any of these areas. So yeah, it's a pretty easy day, Tuesday. So today is Wednesday, and on Wednesday's schedule is the kitchen, dining area, living area at the back, as well as this office area. So I normally set the Roomba off first thing in the morning when everything is still on the floor. And what I then like to do is, while I'm cleaning this space, I pick everything, like most things, up off the floor and sit them on the table. So I pick all the chairs up, all the random things that are sort of sat around on the floor, and let the Roomba, get into all the nooks and crannies that it doesn't normally reach because there's obstacles in the way. So yeah, that's what I normally do. And I also block off the entrances to the room. So I've got a stool there and then another stool here. That just keeps the Roomba contained into this area because it often likes to wander off and do its own thing. So yeah, even though it would have done its thing this morning, I'm also setting it off again while I'm cleaning this space. So normally I will start in the food pantry area, which is at the back there, move into the butlers, the kitchen, and then the rest of this space. So the dining table will be the last thing that I do. And yeah, I'll take everything off as I get to it. So yeah, let's just get started. So this is not a spring clean, it's just a surface clean. So I'm not moving anything or taking anything out. I'm just basically cleaning where I can see that there's dirt, dust, marks, anything like that. Just notice here there's a lot of cat food all sprayed over the blinds and walls. I don't know how they do it, but when the kids feed the cat, they open the sachet and it just sprays everywhere. I don't know. Don't ask me how they do it. I just don't know. So then we move on into the butler's pantry. And I'm not even doing the very top shelf because if I don't see it, it doesn't exist. If I can't see the dust, there's none there. So yeah, I'm only just cleaning the shelves where I can actually see. We'll save all the top shelf for a spring clean. I'm just rinsing out the cat bowls and cleaning all that up. And just giving all the counters a bit of a spray and wipe. Now we're moving on into the main kitchen, and yeah, I just keep it moving along pretty quickly. Whatever is actually dirty is all that I actually wipe. So if the cupboard doors aren't dirty, I'm not going to go wipe them down. This is just a quick weekly clean and we want to get it all done, or get as much done as we can. I'm going to set this dishwasher off now so that we've got a clean one to start with for dinner time. And yeah, I'm just giving all the countertops a good spray and wipe. These are all clean dishes that just needed to go away. Hanging all my dish towels up and then giving this countertop a good spray and wipe as well. And I'm also just going to give the microwave and fridge a quick wipe down as well, just to get rid of any marks and fingerprints that are on them. And for the living area, again, it's just a matter of giving everything just a really quick dust down. This area, again, doesn't get very dirty or dusty. And I just find that a quick once over, once a week, just keeps on top of it. I also like to light all my candles while I'm cleaning to have a nice fresh smell going through the house while everything's getting cleaned. So now as I'm reaching those certain areas, I'm pulling the other stuff off the table and putting them back where they belong, next to the couch, or the little plant stands and little stools and baskets and things that I had sat on the table. So I'm bringing all them down now. Next is the office nook, and this area is pretty easy to keep clean. I've already given it a deep clean a little while ago, so I've been able to keep on top of it since then. So it's just a matter of dusting down the bench top and the two little shelves above. And again, I'm not pulling everything off the shelf, I'm just dusting around it because let's face it, if it's not being picked up, there's no dust there. So next I then go and just give the floors a quick mop. I again use the same floor cleaner that I do in my bathroom. I only just mop where it needs mopping. So yeah, it's only a very quick mop. It's not a big detailed mop. I don't go all underneath all the stools or anything like that. And then once the floor has dried, I then take all the dining chairs down, put them underneath the dining table, and then I give the dining table a good spray and wipe as well. So that's the main living area and kitchen all done. Wednesdays is probably my biggest day, only because the kitchen can be a lot dirtier and messier than it has been on this particular day. So yeah, it can take a little bit longer than it did today. I think I was just under the hour by the time I finished everything, so it wasn't too bad. And like I said, some days the kitchen takes me nearly an hour, so everything else gets left. But yeah, pretty happy with today's effort, so all clean again. And that's Wednesday taken care of. So Thursday is typically the kids' room, so Jesse's room, Jamie's room, and the bar room. And I'm starting off in Jamie's room here. He's typically the neater child, like his room doesn't tend to get as messy as Jesse's does. So yeah, I've made the bed already this morning as part of my morning routine, so that's why that's already done. So when I'm coming to do my cleaning routine, it's just a matter of dusting off all the surfaces really, and that's what makes it a lot quicker as well. And just putting away those odd few things that are just lying around. And again, I'm not taking everything off the shelf, I'm just cleaning around everything and just giving that TV a bit of a clean because it had a lot of streaks on it. But yeah, that's basically it as well for his room. Just giving it a good vacuum under the bed and all the places that the Roomba has trouble getting to. I like to keep on top of his room because it does get a bit dusty with him having the window open all the time. And then to finish off his room, I give the bed a good spray with some fabric refresh. So now we're in Jesse's room, and wow, that's a great angle there. So we're basically just doing the same thing in Jesse's room, just giving it a good dust over the shelves. Now I'm using the brush attachment in her room today because I noticed she had a few like cobwebs and things along the windowsill and along the skirting boards and in the, is it the architrave, or what do you call it, along the roof, the architraves, whatever it's called. So I'm just actually using the brush attachment on the vacuum just to get to all of those. We didn't do that last time we did her room. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with the vacuum there up on the ceiling, just getting it all the cobwebs and spider webs out from the corners. And then we're finishing off her room with a vacuum as well as some of that fabric refresh sprayed on her bed for good measure. When I'm keeping on top of it every single day, it's not a big task. It's only when I let it go and the rooms are just an absolute disaster that it takes me hours and hours. Now we're on to the bar room, which is the room just outside of the kids' rooms, and this room doesn't really get used at all. Apart from me using it to dry my clothes, as well as somewhere to store all the items that I'm either selling or going to be donating to the thrift store. So that pile there, the big pile of vases on top of the barrel, they've all been sold. The computer's gone. Pretty much everything that's sitting on the floor is all gone. The only things I've got left are a few items that are still sitting on that table. But yeah, this is sort of where I've been storing all the stuff that I'm selling or getting rid of, and as well as where I dry my clothes. So that's all that room really gets used for. So it only really needs a good dusting on all the surfaces and just to vacuum it. I just like to use the brush nozzle just to get into all the nooks and crannies and underneath the stools where the Roomba wouldn't normally reach as well. So yeah, this room literally takes 5 minutes. It's very quick. So we've made it to Friday, and Friday I typically do the kids' bathroom and the laundry. So if you may have noticed, I work my way from one end of the house all the way up to the other because we're in like a ranch style house. So yeah, I like to sort of work from one end and go all the way up to the other end. So I'm in the kids' toilet now, and I'm using my bicarb and vinegar inside the toilet, as you can see. And I've got a little bit of this blue toilet duct left, so I'm using that on the outside of the toilet just to get rid of it. I've really gone off the smell of this one, so I just use it in the kids' toilet to get rid of it. Oh, they don't care. They make it smell worse than that anyway. So yeah, still being good with my septic and trying not to let any disinfectants and germ-killing chemicals go in my septic. But yeah, again, I still like to have everything smelling nice as well. So I just tend to wipe all the outside of the toilet with that blue toilet duct stuff just to get rid of it. Once it's gone, I'm not going to get it again. I'll get the pink one instead. So now we're in the kids' actual bathroom, and oh, their bathroom just gets absolutely disgusting. I don't know how they do it. It is gross. So yeah, I'm just giving it a good clean. That spray bottle, it says disinfectant, but it's actually got vinegar in it now. I've just replaced the disinfectant for the vinegar. So yeah, I'm just giving their mirror a really good clean. I don't know what they do to their mirror. They must just spit on it or something. It's just disgusting. I've never seen a mirror get so gross so quickly. So yeah, giving their sink a clean, and now we're just going to go to the bath. Now for their bath, they never use the bath, so the bath wasn't dirty. So I'm just using the brush attachment on the vacuum cleaner here just to suck up any dust, because that's all that's really on it. It's not actually dirty. And then I'd just go over it quickly just to give it a wipe down, but that's all it actually needed, just to get rid of any of the dust that's settled in it over the week. And the shower, wow, the shower could have done with a deeper clean than what I actually did today, but just for the sake of my weekly clean, I just gave it a very quick clean today. But again, the shower just gets so disgusting. I don't know what they do. That's where I think that steam cleaner will come really in handy for stuff like this, because yeah, I really need harsh chemicals to clean their shower. I don't feel like the vinegar and bicarb really cuts it for my taste. But yeah, so this just got a very quick clean just to get, the majority of the scum scale off, but it really could do with a deeper clean next week, I'd say. Hopefully I'll have my steam cleaner by then. To finish it off, I'm just going to give the floor a good mop before we move on into the laundry, and that will be the last room of the weekly clean. Yay! So I normally start cleaning my laundry by vacuuming the floor. The floor gets very dirty in the laundry, like very gritty and dusty because of all the dirty clothes and everything that just gets thrown on the floor rather than placed in the basket. You know how it is, mums. So yeah, I just vacuum the floor first, just so I'm not walking in all that grit, and then I just dust down the bench tops, wipe down my laundry table that I made, and give my washing machine a quick wipe over, clean the sink, and yeah, the laundry's pretty much done. I also fill up all my laundry containers as well so that they're ready to go for the following week. So I've got my fabric softener, my vinegar, my washing powder there, that's still all good to go. And yeah, finish it off by mopping the floor, and the laundry's done as well. So it was a really good, quick and easy clean today. And then I extend the mopping into the hallway as well. So I just mop all the way through this hallway past the kids' bedrooms to join up to the bar room. So this is the kids' toilet room, all finished and cleaned. And I like the fact that I do this on a Friday because that way, you know, there's half a chance of it staying clean throughout the weekend because I've only just had it done. But yeah, all the laundry is all nice and clean. I've got a few things hanging up, drying on my racks there. So it feels so good to have finished all my cleaning now. This is Friday and I'm heading into the weekend with a clean house and no housework to do. I probably will still put a load of washing on each day just to keep up with it. But yeah, other than that, there's no more cleaning to do. Well, I hope this video has given you some ideas on what my cleaning routine looks like anyway, and if this can fit into your lifestyle, it may work for you as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.